What's up, everybody? Last break of the night, 9:58 BD. This is a case of National Treasures 2025 National Treasures Baseball 4-box break. It's right there in front of you. Here we go. Let's get into it. I want to thank you all for being part of the break. If you do happen to skunk in the break, I apologize. We will send you something in the mail. We do not refund shipping or your spots, so please do not ask. There's our 4 boxes right there. Let's get some of this Panini dust out of here and Topps dust from the last break. Good luck, everybody, in the break. All right, guys, here we go. Box number 1. Box number 1. That's a thickie to start us off. Nice thick one to start us off. Good luck, everybody. Is that a booklet? It is a booklet in there. Nice. There we go. Empty box. Alright, our 2 base cards. Here we go. We got 10 out of 13. That is Robin Yount going to Milwaukee. And 51 out of 75. That is Jordan Lawler going to the Diamondbacks. All right, our first hit. Oh, that's a nice looking patch there. Jackson Chourio going to Milwaukee. Jackson Chourio, 51 of 75. 51 of 75 on the patch. Next up, Game Gear, 62 of 99. Sebastian Walcott. That is for the Texas Rangers. Texas Rangers. Yes. Sorry about that, guys. Let me get this straightened out. Alright, there we go. Better. I got this ready to go for our booklet. Alright, next up, Kiki Kyler. Kiki Kyler for the Pittsburgh Pirates, 40 out of 49. Kiki Kyler. For the Milwaukee Brewers again, that is Blake Burke. Blake Burke on the patch auto, 72 out of 99. 72 of 99. For the Arizona Diamondbacks, 2 out of 25, Justin Upton on the bat auto. Long penny sleeves. Eckler's Choice. That is Chandler Simpson. 37 out of 49 for Tampa Bay. You're going to skip the booklet to get to this Synced Signatures 1 of 1. That is Kobe Mayo and Heston Kjerstad 1 of 1. Double auto. Nice hit for Baltimore on the 1 of 1. And our booklet. Jumbo Signature Material Booklet. Oh, going to the Padres. 17 out of 35, Ethan Salas. Ethan Salas. San Diego, 17 out of 35. Nice hit for the Padres. Box number 2. All right, our 2 base cards. One's going to Boston. That is Tris Speaker. Tris Speaker for the Red Sox, 4 out of 99. And one is going to the Yankees. 22 out of 49, Joe DiMaggio. Get in there. All right, our first hit of this second box goes to the Philadelphia Phillies. Andrew Painter, 15 out of 25 on the Game Gear. 15 out of 25 on the Game Gear. On the Game Gear, we got Christian Moore for the Angels. 48 out of 99. 48 of 99. This is going to the Atlanta Braves. This is the Milwaukee Braves. Eddie Matthews, 14 out of 25. 14 out of 25 on the game used bat. Going to the Atlanta Braves. Going to the Pirates. 20 out of 75. That is Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens going to the Pirates on the player memorabilia patch. For the Oakland A's, 71 out of 99. That is Tommy White. Tommy White for the Oakland A's, 71 out of 99. For the Chicago White Sox, we got Colson Montgomery, 3 out of 25 on the rookie auto. This is a gold auto. Rookie gold auto out of Origins from 2023. 2023 Origins. Yeah, 2023. Next up, we got a redemption. Field Pass Auto Gold, Hollow Gold. Card number 12. That is Deion Sanders. We are going to go ahead and pull up the checklist for that to double check what team it goes to. Give me 1 second. There we go. Down to the autos. Alright, we want a Field Pass Auto Hollow Gold, which is to 10. And this is card number 12. Deion Sanders going to the Atlanta Braves. Going to Atlanta with this one for Deion. Going to the Braves to 10 on this auto. To 10. Nice Deion Sanders hit. Now hopefully he signs. Is that you, Ken? Congrats, bro. Last card of box 2. That is for Detroit, and that is Kevin McGonigal. 63 of 99. 63 of 99, Kevin McGonigal. Alright, we are at the halfway point, guys. Been pretty solid so far. My pleasure, dude. My pleasure. Opening box number 3 right now. While I'm opening 3, I'm going to go ahead and reiterate. If you skunk in the break, my apologies. I never want to see anybody not hit something. But we will send you a skunk pack in the mail. We will send you something. So please do not request a refund for shipping or for your spots, because we will send you something. That one's a little thicky again. There we go. I like them thick. I like them chunky. There we go. Maybe we got another booklet. Let's see. Is that another booklet in there? I don't see another booklet. I just maybe got an extra card or two. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 10 cards in this one. Maybe just some extra thick ones. Alright, Colorado, we got Chase Dollander. That is 15 out of 75 on the base. And for Washington, James Wood, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Our first hit. That is an Eckler's Choice auto of James Triantos, 10 out of 10 for the Chicago Cubs. You need Ken Griffey for Seattle or for Cincinnati, because he's in here for both. How about notable nicknames? Chris Davis for Baltimore, 3 out of 25. This is Crush. Phil Necro on the player worn memorabilia. This one is definitely going to be player worn, right? Game worn material guaranteed by Panini. This one's going to the Atlanta Braves. How about that 3-color patch? James Wood for the Washington Nationals. 22 out of 49. Eckler's Choice Auto for Milwaukee, Bryce McCage. Bryce McCage. For the Padres, 96 of 99. That is Cash Mayfield. For the Yankees, 58 out of 99, Spencer Jones. Spencer Jones. And our last card of box 3. How about 57 out of 99, Bobby Witt Jr. on the auto. Peerless Signatures, Bobby Witt Jr. Nice one for Kansas City. All right, we'll get to that last box in 1 second, guys. Give me a second here. All right. Last box. Box number 4. right, box number 4. We got for St. Louis, Albert Pujols. Albert Pujols. 36 out of 75. And Bobby Witt Jr., 56 out of 99. That is for Houston, Bryce Matthews, 35 out of 75. 35 of 75, Bryce Matthews. For the Minnesota Twins, 93 of 99, Luke Keyshaw. Luke Keyshaw. Pedro Martinez, 23 of 25 for the Red Sox. 23 of 25. It just seems way too big. Ooh, nice players collection. Noble Mayer, Miami Marlins, 5 out of 25. 5 out of 25. Chase Dollander on the players collection for Colorado. Chase Dollander. For Philadelphia, Cliff Lee, 5 out of 25. And our last card. Last card of the break. Good luck, everybody. After this card, we'll do a recap. $97 out of 99 to finish the break. That is going to Milwaukee. We started the break with Milwaukee. We finished the break with Milwaukee. Jacob Mizorowski on the patch auto. And there, my friends, is your break. All right, recap time. All right, here we go on the recap. Our patches. We got Pedro Martinez for the Red Sox, Luke Keyshaw, Minnesota, Houston, Bryce Matthews, James Wood for Washington, Atlanta, Phil Niekro, Pittsburgh, Paul Skeens, Milwaukee Braves, which is the Atlanta Braves, Eddie Matthews. We got Christian Moore for the Angels, Andrew Painter for the Philadelphia Phillies, Pittsburgh, Kiki Kyler, Sebastian Walcott for Texas, and Jackson Chourio for Milwaukee. Our autos. For Philadelphia, Cliff Lee. Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Bryce McCage for Milwaukee. That is Chris Davis for Baltimore. James Triantos for the Cubs. For the White Sox, Colson Montgomery. And Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson. Our patch autos, Tommy White for the A's. Justin Upton for the Diamondbacks. And Blake Burke for the Brewers. We also had for the Brewers, Jacob Mizorowski, Chase Dollander for the Rockies, Noble Mayer for the Marlins, Spencer Jones for the Yankees, San Diego Padres get Cash Mayfield, and Detroit Kevin McGonigal. For the Atlanta Braves, we have an autograph redemption of Deion Sanders /10, gold. We had for the San Diego Padres, Ethan Salas on the booklet, patch auto. That is sick. And then we had a 101 going to the Baltimore Orioles. Kobe Mayo, Heston Kjerstad on the double auto 1/1, synced signatures. There is your break, my friends. Have a great evening. If I don't see you on Tuesday, those will be the last breaks before the holiday. Have a happy holiday, and we will see you next time. Have a great night, y'all. Peace.